Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Vroskky here, back with another video. And you guys may know Danielle Bergoli, better known as Bhad Bhabie, or she's also known as the
Catch me outside, how about that?
Girl. She recently just called out Dr.Phil in a new video titled Breaking Code Silence, Turnabout Ranch Abuse to Dr.Phil. And in this video, she breaks down what went on at this ranch that was meant to turn bad kids into good kids. The ranch was basically just beyond scared straight, minus the reality show and the fact that it's with hillbillies. And for what she's saying, this shit is actually serious. Like, Dr.Phil need an answer to this shit or respond or something. Because Danielle goes on and talks about how these kids were essentially sent there against their will. Well, I mean, like, their parents agreed to it, but I feel like that's something you should talk about with your kids before sending them off to a ranch that you really know nothing about. She goes into how certain workers would bend the rule if it was to a person that they didn't like. So say, like, let's say they didn't like Requise, right? And Requise did something that was bad, but it wasn't too far out of line. If they really didn't like Requise, they would do some shit that bent the rules. So basically, they were just doing some above and beyond shit. She goes in to say how they were doing some restraining shit that they weren't supposed to doing, so they were still doing some more above and beyond shit. She also talks about how she called her mom multiple times to try to have her take her out of there because she couldn't stand it, and her mom never took her out of there. She had to deal with that. She talks about how she had a walking horse shit. She talks about how they barely let them bathe. She talks about how they made them walk for days on end. And I'm assuming the second time she went on the Dr.Phil show, that's after she went to the ranch. And I just imagine that they probably made her stay quiet about it because obviously that's not something that, you know, that team is not trying to get out there. So she probably had to lie about her experience there when that shit was actually bad. But now she's a full-grown adult. She could talk about this shit. It's not like it's really hurting Dr. Phil's reputation. Like, bro, who's actually still watching Dr. Phil? That shit has not been lit since 2018 when commentary channels were doing that shit. But apparently, what I've also been hearing from other videos was that there were reports of murders, sexual assaults, and abusings at this ranch. And according to some, Dr. Phil knew about all of this. Now, I don't really know how true that part is, but as much as I don't like the Cash Me Outside girl, I genuinely feel bad for her. Like, I feel like unless you're a complete trash human being, then no one should have to go through something that bad where you're literally begging your mom every day to get you out of there because you cannot stand it, and people are treating you like you're just an object. You're not a person no more, because I don't see bad kids as they're gonna be trash for the rest of their life. See, with bad kids, it always depends on what their home life is like. Like, they didn't wake up one day and just decide to be bad and ended up on the Dr. Phil show. They were bad because it was reasons leading up to that, whether their parents were getting a divorce, whether their sibling or their parents died, whether they're just having a hard time at home, abusive parents, whatever, that leads to them being bad because they're lashing out for attention. So I feel like they shouldn't be having to suffer like that, because that adds on to the torment that already made them be bad. They're probably gonna want to be more bad. After she became a meme, she became 10 times more annoying, and she was just being a nuisance that entire time. But I think this is where I'm gonna wrap the video up. I'll leave a link to her video in the description below. Hopefully I don't forget. And if you made it this far to the video, make sure you like and subscribe, and you turn on post notifications so you can get notified every time I upload a new video. We're already on a streak. We uploaded yesterday, we're uploading today, so hopefully we can upload tomorrow or double upload today, who knows. But yeah, with that being said, I'm gonna check you guys out, and I hope you have a good one.